Hey, I'm Coach Michael Burt. Every month I break down the concept of Monster Producer. That's my big coaching program. We believe a monster is a legendary creature that combines multiple skill sets to dominate a market. This month I'm covering the 4 steps to the sale. Very important concept because I think people need codification. They need a concept to be broken down. They need a big concept, like how do we sell something? Broken down to a small concept, like these are the 4 things we got to do every day, right? We got to initiate, we got to disarm, we got to locate a significant problem, we got to offer a compelling solution. And the more you can train your brain to understand these things, the better you're going to be able to produce sales. So I like to break it down with the basic concept of what selling is. Selling is this: presenting an idea to another person. Remember this word, initiating. Selling is about initiating. Remember this: money changes hands when problems are solved. The bigger the problem, the more money people will pay to solve that problem. So in essence, selling is about articulating your primary skill to show the suspect, someone you suspect you can help, that you're an asset. When you break selling down, if you went into my office right now and you begin to look at what our salespeople are doing, they're initiating. Right? I'm creating things that produce leads, speaking engagements, funnels, websites, webinars, Facebook, Instagram. I'm producing interest, right? Those leads come in, we initiate, okay? What are we trying to do? Locate a significant problem. But before we locate a problem, we got to go through a few more things. So what are the 4 steps of the sale? Number 1, initiate. Initiation is outbound effort, pursuit. It's movement towards something. It's not waiting on something to happen. Too many people think selling is like a retail store. I sit and I wait. Selling is about going out into the marketplace and bringing people into the retail store. It's about phone calls and emails and text messages and videos and creation of some type of bait for people to come in. It's about initiating, guys. I call it elbowing, blocking, tacking, elbowing, right? Then it's about disarming through connection. We're going to show you how to do that today, actually by using the DISC profile. And if you're a Monster Producer, you can get a great opportunity for us to do a DISC profile on you and then break that down and show you how to use that to connect to people even better. Then it's about locating a significant problem. The reason I say significant problem is because if you don't locate a significant problem, there's not an opportunity for them to invest money to solve that problem. You see, every person's going back and forth between go and no, go and no. Like I've got a problem right now that I've been trying to solve. Nobody called me. Nobody's initiating. So here's the deal. They haven't initiated. They haven't disarmed. They haven't located a significant problem. And therefore, they haven't made a sale. The 4th piece is offer a compelling solution. Offer a solution that makes sense. It's simple. It's aligned. It's a priority, right? It's invaluable. And if I had to add some bonus parts to it, guys, I'd say keep attention for a concentrated period, have multiple products to offer, which is very critical in times of crisis, and bring a person to a decision. Create a sense of urgency. Now, we come back. We're going to break down each of these parts of the sale, 4 steps, and how you can increase your sales this month.
A Monster Producer is a legendary creature who combines multiple skill sets to dominate their market. Are you ready to dominate?
I believe everybody needs a good coach in life. Running a business can be tough. It can beat you down. We bring the motivation. We bring the structure. We bring the strategy. How do you explain your services? How do you work a selling system? How do you follow up like a machine? How do you extract 5.7 referrals from every transaction? Our number 1 goal is to get you a 43% increase in your business. And I'm going to show you how to be a monster producer.
I must confess that I feel like a monster.
Prepare yourself for a 43% increase to your business.
I feel like a monster.
Monster Producer
Ladies and gentlemen,
begins now.
Okay, when you're thinking about the sale, I want you to think of it about 4 steps. We're going to break down step number 1. Step 1 of the sale is initiating. Initiate means to begin, get going, or originate. Now, this is an important definition. To introduce the knowledge of some art or subject. Why is this so important to selling, guys? I live in a city of roughly 270,000 people, give or take. Most of those people have no real idea on what I can do to solve their problems. They think I'm a motivational speaker, they think something, but my job is to initiate a conversation with them, to introduce new knowledge on an art or subject to them. Think about how many people out there have no idea what you can do. They have no idea how you can help them. They have no idea what your services consist of. They have no idea why they need you in their life, right? Until you walk into their life, until you enlighten them. Initiating begins at the beginning of your week with what we call a hit list. And a hit list is a list of people that you believe you can help with your services. They may or may not have any awareness of your solution. Many times, they don't have an awareness. And I operate on a principle that when we know better, we do better. If I'm using a product or service and I think it's the best, but I don't have any awareness of another product or service, and you come along and explain to me why you need this product or service, you are initiating something. You're explaining something to me. So people ask, where can my hit list come from? An idea. Simple idea. I can help them. Okay? Current clients, to sell something else to generate a referral, to get access to their networks, to open up introductions. What about past clients? What if you had people that used your product or service in the past? I just did a Facebook Live, and a past client said, how much is your monthly service right now? I need some vitamin C for cash. That's a new lead, right? That's a hit list. What about strategic partners? People who can open doors for you, partner. And direct leads. Information is captured, and you work the importance of the selling system. Now, the way we're currently generating leads is we create an event. We call that the showcase, which gives me the ability to showcase my skills to other people. We then have a compelling message, something valuable to say based on my 28 years of coaching. We give away something of value during the presentation. We capture their data via text campaign. We send them a funnel for 3 days trying to get them to take action on something that we're constantly testing. And then we turn the leads over to the sales department. And guess what we do? We call and initiate. We disarm through connection. We locate a significant problem, and we offer a compelling solution. Now, if they don't take action then, guess what we do? We keep moving. We keep their attention for a concentrated period. We build momentum. Now, when we come back, we're going to move into part 2, which is disarm through connection. Every day, I have to refine my skills every day. In order to help the thousands of people I have, I know that I first must understand and develop me. I'm always in an offensive posture, even on the days I don't feel like it. I'm the master of this business. I have to do what I need to do in order to be able to better service other people. I plan my day, I strategize, I leverage. I understand what it takes to get the job done. I focus on helping others achieve all of their unseen potential. I help find where they may be stuck, jammed. Entrepreneurs and business owners who have energy but do not know how to channel it into income, into sales, into control. My name is Coach Michael Burt, because I believe everybody needs a coach in life. See how I can help you. Go to CoachBurt.com. Now we got you thinking about codifying the sales process, right? We're going to initiate, which means outbound effort, to present ideas. We're going to do that through the hit list. Then once we make contact with people, we're going to disarm them. Now, some people believe that rapport building is outdated, and I certainly understand that. When you understand the personality style of the person you're selling to, you can then make a decision if you want to rapport build or not. We actually teach people the DISC profile. We do an assessment on people to see what their personality style is, because once you understand how a personality style works, you then understand how to give them information in the way they would like to be sold to versus the way you would like to sell. So connection, here's definition: a relationship where a person, thing, or idea is linked or associated. It's a key word, because I build connection with people through associations. Where are you located today? Oh, you're in Phoenix. Oh my gosh, I wish I was in Phoenix because it's sunshine there, right? And it's rainy here and cold. Man, I'm going to move to Phoenix at some point. What part of Phoenix do you live in? Right? What do you love about it the most? I build connection through association. Connection comes from understanding the personality of the other person. This is where, if you were sitting in my class, we would break down the DISC profile. And I would show you, for example, if you were selling to a high D, which is my personality style, for decisions, you need to provide options. Option A, option B, option C. I like for you to get to the point, to behave businesslike. I like to be competitive. I like for you to act efficiently. I like for you to be succinct on the phone. Under stress, I may be critical, blunt, and uncooperative. To reduce my stress, have tangible evidence of progress. Now, this is important. I've got a young lady on my team who's a high D, and I told her, once you understand my personality style, you need to show me tangible evidence of progress. Let them feel they know have control. Because guess what she's been doing? She's been feeding me information. Coach, here's my projects. Here's what I'm working on. Right? Because to sell to my personality style, she understands. And she, as an employee, is making the sale to me. Why? That she's valuable, that she needs to be here. So when you understand the personality profiles, you begin to understand how to connect to different people through different personality styles. I build connection through energy, through enthusiasm. So great to talk to you. I'm excited. I know she came to my website. Can't wait to help you. Let me help you build a bigger future. I want to be an asset to you. So step 2, once you initiate, is to disarm through connection.
Hey, welcome to Ask a Pro. Grant Cardone here with my friend, Coach Michael Burt, Monster Producer Academy. He's the founder of, CEO. He's a personal friend of mine. Monster Producer Academy also sits at Cardone U now, if you don't know that. And I went out and sought Michael Burt because I'm like, this dude is a professional coach, not an amateur coach, not a dilettante, not a mamby-pamby. Dude, this guy gets you accelerated growth.
Yes.
Okay, he gets you spikes and spurts and spurges. He'll show you how to scale your business, but before you scale your business, he'll show you how to grow your business.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right, step 3, locate a problem. Let's go back to the very beginning of this training when I said money changes hands when problems are solved. The bigger the problem, the more money people will pay to solve that problem. Right now, there are people paying lots of money to solve problems. I want you to think about that. So when you think about this, I didn't say solve a small problem. I said locate a significant problem. If you're trying to sell to me today, there's all kinds of things you could sell to me. But if it's only a minor problem and it doesn't move the needle and it's not urgent, or if it's not that important right now, then it would seem like a small problem. Therefore, I probably wouldn't put any resources to it. Either they recognize the problem they have, or you enlighten them to a problem they have. You see, many times I show people the 5 common problems that most people have. I show them where they're losing money. I show them how I can be an asset to them. I show them the loss that they could recapture. This is very important. Jill Conrath used to talk about this in her book, Snap Selling. When you're trying to sell to another person, it's got to be simple. It's too complicated, they don't buy it. It's got to be invaluable, meaning I got to have it. It's got to be aligned with what they're doing. You can't be trying to sell them something over here when they're really trying to go in this direction. And it's got to be a priority, meaning it's got to be significant. So the third step of the sale is locating a significant problem. So remember, I called. Let's say I call my videographer, Jack. I initiate. I disarm through connection. Through conversation and discovery, I locate a significant problem. Okay? Step 4 is then initiating a compelling solution. Okay? Number one thing people struggle with is making a decision. Your certainty in your life comes from you've had a revelation, you've had a conviction and demonstrated capacity, now you've taken action. You are the number one expert in the world to solve this problem. Step 4 is, here's your problem, here's my solution. There's no friction. It's easy. It's obvious. Why wouldn't I do it? Okay, so when you're thinking about this, after you offer a compelling solution, they may say, I got to think about it, got to sleep on it, got to talk to my wife, got to talk to my business partner, got to look at it. And if it's compelling enough, they say, we're going to do it. I got a problem, and you offer a compelling solution. Now, remember the bonus points. You keep going. You build momentum in the close. You follow up with the flash roll that we talked about last month. You understand the prey drive activators to get a person to take action, right? Environment, exposure, competition, fear of loss. And you begin to become world class at closing people. I believe so many people struggle to make decisions. You have to clearly articulate how your solution is a major solution to their problem and how you're going to be a tremendous asset to their life. Guys, if you'll use this, you'll increase your sales. Most people will never initiate. In 2008, 2009, during the recession, I was consulting a bank and we stole almost 11,000 customers from other banks. Why? One word: we initiated. We disarmed through communication and connection. We located a problem and we offered a compelling solution. These are the 4 steps of the sale. Take some time right now and decide where you need the most work. Are you initiating? Do you know how to connect? Do you know how to locate a problem through discovery? And are you offering, an incredibly compelling solution? I'm Coach Michael Burt, another version of Monster Producer. There's going to be very little chance that you can become a single-digit millionaire if your business does not even produce $1 million of revenue. This is a day of teaching people an 8-step process I've really used to go from a high school basketball coach to where I am today. As I started to build a business, I started to say, okay, I got to first build a sales machine to get my money up. Everybody agree with that? We're going to look at that today. How do you get paid more money for what you do? Most people do not think about how to build a primary skill, how to package and market that skill, how to decide who would pay the most money for that skill, how to build a network around that skill, and then how to build structures of exchange to ultimately ended up building an intentionally congruent life, meaning money from your businesses is being used to fund your bigger future. Single-digit millionaire is a formula that I'm going to show you. And then once you get your net worth between $1 and $10 million, then we need to start talking about how do we get it to 10 million, and how do we get it to 20 million, and how do we get it to 30 million, and how do we continue to grow that? So this is a book that I'm writing called Single Digit Millionaire. I've turned it into a full day program. We got a great group of people who are here, and I'm really breaking down this concept of transition. What I do with a lot of my cash is I buy assets like this that I can use to make more money with my coaching business and enjoy those assets. Find a primary skill, market that skill, get compensated for that skill, reinvest in you, reinvest in your business, reinvest in your future to where your net worth is between $1 and $10 million. Because that tells me you're doing something real good. You got to become so good at your hard skill that people are coming to you. And now you got a network of people. You got a bunch of people coming to you. Now you build these structures of exchange and you let these people play with each other. Then you start building up your value.